Begin with 7 Action News reporter Jim Kurtzner live in Hartland. And Jim, you learned of these raids last night. Take us through the case and how this plot was developed.
Yeah, the feds say this plot started back in the spring, around the same time of lockdowns with COVID-19. There were discussions on social media, then secret meetings and training, and they say the final act's happening inside this home right before the feds moved in their raid.
Here they go.
A neighbor inside this mobile home park in Hartland was rolling as the feds and Michigan State Police moved in, wearing camo, holding long guns. No officers were injured here or in several other simultaneous raids. The arrest of 13 people around the state, all were arrested without attempts to resist.
The FBI and state police executed arrests of several of the conspirators when they were meeting on the east side of the state to pool funds for explosives and exchange tactical gear.
According to the federal complaint, the plot was hatched with a growing hatred of Michigan state government and Governor Gretchen Whitmer, who today called the people arrested sick and depraved. Federal charges conspiracy to kidnap. The early plot discussed with 15 people at a meeting in Dublin, Ohio in June, talking about murdering tyrants, meaning state officials, taking a sitting governor. The plot grew, the feds say, with private Facebook videos, encrypted chats. They held tactical training with guns and improvised explosive devices. They said they needed 200 to storm the state capitol. They met at a business in Grand Rapids in a room through a trap door. The feds had confidential informants from a militia group, undercover agents, audio recordings from the meetings.
All of us in Michigan can disagree about politics, but those disagreements should never, ever amount to violence.
So there are 2 layers of charges. The 6 charged by the feds with conspiracy to kidnap, facing up to life in prison. 7 charged by the Michigan Attorney General with terrorism, gun charges. They're facing up to 20 years in prison. We're going to have much more on this next hour at 6, including more on the plans to kidnap the governor up north, and also at her official state residence in Lansing. One of the defendants allegedly saying, at that point, just cap her. We'll see you next hour at 6. Live in Hartland, Jim Kurtzner, 7 Action News.
All right, Jim, thank you so much.